My name is Keldon Ellis. My field of study is worship arts.
My name is Janelle Flom. My field of study is communication.
My name is Ethan Williams. My field of study is Christian ministry.
My name is Courtney Peichel. My field of study is biology.
My name is Ben Horn. My field of study is history.
I love photography. I love getting to know people and interacting with them, not just taking a photo, but capturing a memory and a moment in their life.
I love playing my guitar, just on a relaxing day, just playing the guitar. I really enjoy longboarding around campus and in the park, longboarding around with the sun shining on your face and the wind blowing in your hair. It's great.
My favorite way to spend a Saturday afternoon would be if there's rain falling on the roof and it's really dark outside. I'm in a cozy blanket. I have a warm, purring big cat right here, and I have a really good book right here.
I really love to travel. I love the outdoors. I really like to smell and read books, like evangelism, conversations with friends, drums, gardening, athletics.
I really like football, but I'm very passionate for my family and for God. I love to see how God works through my kids, and I love to be able to go out and witness to the ones that are lost, to just be able to share what God has done in my life.
I ended up coming to Crown straight out of high school. I had this burning desire not to be another nameless face in the crowd. I just really had a really big desire to know who I was and was I special? Was I going to have a place in this world? Crown staff and faculty not only showed me that yes, I have a place in this world, but I was specifically created by Christ to impact the world.
There was a guy who was a few years older than me that had attended Crown quite a few years before me, and he would share things with me about what was going on campus. Now as a senior, looking back, I'm confident that it was exactly where Christ wanted me to be.
Well, I first heard about Crown because my dad took a Greek class here some years ago, and I wasn't even considering it as a possibility, but I was looking at some other schools for football, and my dad just said, you know, why don't you at least consider it? And so I came, not even interested in a Christian education, just looking for a place to play some football.
A close family friend of ours told me about Crown, and I've always heard about it, so I finally thought, hey, let's check it out. So I went to the fall preview and immediately fell in love with everyone there and the campus, and it was so beautiful.
If somebody would have asked me if I was going to be at Crown today 5 years ago, I would have said no. I had lived in Las Vegas. I had a drug addiction and married 3 kids, and I was lost spiritually, physically. The Lord reached out and saved my life, and a slow process of going through Teen Challenge and a journey that God has brought me on led me to Crown.
You turn on the TV and you see people who are living life for themselves. They're trying to make as much money as they can before they die. They're trying to gain as much fame as they can. And that's really exactly the opposite of what I want to do. We're living for a kingdom that's beyond this one here on earth. And it's my desire to elevate Christ before myself. People connect with God through music. As a worship arts major, it gives me the opportunity to learn and grow in leading people in worship of God as a corporate body.
When I go on a shoot, it's more than just taking pictures and clicking the camera. It's interacting with the people and getting to know them and getting to know their heart. When I elevate Christ in my life, they can see that, and I think that could really speak volumes.
As we are putting ourselves lower, Christ is being elevated in our reflection of Him, so that when the world sees our act of submission and obedience, He is reflected and elevated through our lives. I first decided to be a history major because I kind of really wasn't sure how I wanted to serve the Lord. If we're really going to be effective ministers of the gospel, we really need to know the context, the intellectual context of the 21st century human. One of the greatest things about studying history at Crown is the emphasis isn't just on learning what's happened, but understanding how we can avoid those things again through Christian ministry.
This year's theme of Elevate really gives me 3 words that just stick in my mind: holy, integrity, and honor. God is seen in the Old Testament that He calls us to be holy like Him because we are His people. Integrity, doing what you do in private, also coming out in the face of the public. I can't have a mask. I have to be the same. And then honor, honoring the Lord in every step that I take, becoming Christ's representative. The place that I want to go with my biology career would be with animal therapy, using His creation that He gave humans lordship over to build trust with people who have had trust broken or are dealing with extreme pain.
I decided to study for Christian ministry because I have a heart for the people. I'm just starting some ministry with prisons and some ministry at the school and some street ministry, so I believe that God is working exactly the way He wants to work. I used to try to elevate myself, look for everybody else's approval, and through my journey at Crown and with Christ, I have learned to elevate Christ. I see the glory of Him shine through my life, and I tell you what, when He's elevated, you see people glow just with what He's doing in your life, and you see them actually drawing closer to God. When I first came to Crown, I had 3 kids, my 3 beautiful boys. I really didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have a plan. I thought I was going to go to Crown as a full-time student. When I got here, I saw the wonderful door open in the adult program. It was 1 class a night a week. And I just saw that God had presented an opportunity for me to be able to go through an adult program to where I could still be a parent to my kids and get the education that I had desired. It's amazing what God has done through the AGS program. He has opened up doors to where I can still work during the day, manage my kids, and then go to school at night and get the degree to where God wants me to go out there and be a witness in this world.